Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me. It's Brandy yet again for another denture video. I want to show you guys my partial denture again. I really like it. I'll bring you up closer here in a second, and I'll also take it out so you can see how it looks. I really like it. I have no complaints. I'm already used to it. I'm talking a lot better, and I'll actually show you how mine look. It's a cast metal with resin. So it does adhere to the other teeth. It's pretty comfortable. The first day I thought it was a little weird, a little odd. I felt like there was some plastic back here on the underside, even towards the back with around my natural teeth, and metal like around it. And I felt like it was kind of taking up some of my chewing space. So even though I have natural teeth in the back, I felt like I wasn't able to chew quite as well the first couple days, but you adjust to that within a few days or within a week. So now I'm chewing fine, everything's great, and I'll take you up closer so you can see my partial, and I'll also remove it. So the only thing, I have a 7-tooth partial. The only thing I'm not crazy about is sometimes you can see the wire, but it's not too noticeable. I just felt like I needed one extra tooth over here, so when I smile, I would feel like it would line up perfectly. I mean, because I have like 2 side teeth here, 3 here, and then the 2 front. So I needed them to pull this tooth so I could have 3. That's just because it's messing with my OCD. It's not super noticeable. Say I'm talking to you and just talking to you, really don't see the wire or anything. So it looks pretty good. I just kind of wish I had, like I have 3 here, I wish I had another one here. And I was going to ask him about that because I thought he was going to pull this one and he wanted a composite fillet. So that's kind of, I was going to ask him because I thought, you know, maybe you'll see the wire or maybe it wouldn't look super great. And when I saw him, I'm like, but I've gotten used to it, and you really can't notice it that much at all, or that well, that I have 3 real teeth here, 2 teeth here, because you can hardly, I mean, you can see my regular tooth, and they pretty much blend and match. They are going to composite fill my lower teeth, so my lower teeth look a little more yellow than the uppers, or like a shade lighter than my bottoms, but he's going to composite fill these in the same shade of A1 so that it looks completely natural. Now when I'm outdoors, I have a really bright white smile. Indoors, this is very poor lighting, so my teeth don't look super bright. Lighting plays a factor too, so just so you know. So I'll take it out. It's so easy now to get in and out. Oh, I look so much different, or I feel that I do. So that's how I look. And I'll show you how my teeth look. So this part touches my gums here. It goes right on here. It's metal. But I want to show you how it looks, and then that's the underside. My tongue kind of touches here, so I felt like it was interfering with my speech a little bit. There's really no palate. But let me show you again how it looks in the back. Now, one thing I wouldn't suggest, I gotta get out of the habit of doing it. I see where I say it kind of feels like it's taking up my chewing space. It don't look too bad, and actually it took a few days to get used to it. Chewing felt kind of strange, but I'm used to it now. I don't feel like I make as much saliva after the first 2.5 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. That calmed down. I'm pretty much used to it. Now, it's not really good to bite your denture in place. And I didn't always put mine in place, but sometimes it took longer to get in, or it would pinch right here. And putting it in like this and just kind of barely biting down, it just like perfectly puts it in place. I barely bite. But I know you're not supposed to do that. I need to get out of the habit of doing that. I definitely don't want to break this because I can't afford to replace it. So I just found after like a week, one day I was struggling to get it in properly around day 5 or something for some reason, and I bit down and it went right in. After me sitting over here trying to get it in and push and push, and I was like, won't go in. So I don't know why. I haven't had a problem until like 5 days, and I was having difficulty on that 5th day, and I bit it down, and I was like, wow, it went right in. And I've had that habit of doing that since then. But it's been about 2.5, 3 weeks, and I love it. Oh my God. So my smile looks a lot better. My face looks fuller in general. I really have to go in for some composite fillings here, but I have to wait. I'm capped on insurance now. I have some composite fillings on my teeth that my natural teeth that the wire secures to. He wanted to do that just so my teeth don't break down, because it can, these wires, having them on there is not painful. I thought with how bad my back teeth were, I really should have gotten a full denture. He didn't want to do a full denture. He was the only dentist I could find in network in this area. I mean, I just went with him. I mean, I just finally could not find anyone else. I went with him, and I trusted him. Now, the only problem that I see, and he composite filled this one in the shade A1, so it would match this one here. I still feel like it's a lot smaller compared to these teeth, which kind of, and he didn't composite fill this one, and there's a little black cavity. And it worries me, because he should have composite filled that one because of that cavity. Now, while we're in poor lighting like this, I feel like you could almost, like, if I'm talking just like this, I don't feel, unless I'm just going, ha, you can see the wire, ha, if I'm laughing like this. If I'm just talking to you normal, you can't see the wire at all. So, like, I put you right in front of me, you can't really see it. Now, like I said, my bottom natural teeth are a shade darker. They look completely, perfectly the same color outside, because we're in bright light, you really can't tell. But in dark light, you can actually, or a light like this, dimmer light, you can actually tell that they're a shade darker, my natural bottom teeth, in this type of light. I think I have some videos outdoors where you can see, and you really can't tell that they're off shade, really. But they are going to composite fill these in this A1 shade, so they'll match. And I have some cavities at the very bottoms here, which I don't like, so my smile's not perfect until I get these bottoms taken care of. But, and I'm on here folding clothes on the bed. Oh, that's why my bed's a mess. I'm having difficulty in my shoulders. Pain. So I've only had a couple adjustments, one at 3 days, one about 5 days ago or so, and he just had to take a little off. And really, it's been pretty much an easy adjustment. I'm eating a lot of things. I bit into an apple. You can see my video of that, which I was so proud of, biting into that apple, because I haven't been able to do that in a long time. So I was very happy with that. Now, I don't know if I would do that every day, biting into carrots, apples, corn on the cob, and things, because it can eventually put a lot of pressure on partials, because partials are fragile. I want to tell you guys why I chose the cast metal with resin versus the other denture. One, I would have a smaller palette. I wouldn't have a bigger plastic palette. This is like a very small palette. There's basically no palette in the back. Food will touch that. You might lose a little bit of sense of taste. It might trigger gag reflux having that in your mouth. Harder to swallow pills or food if you have a palate in your mouth, like a full denture. But a lot of partials also give you palates on top of your mouth. This one doesn't, which is one reason I chose it. Number two is better quality. They are supposed to be better quality than the flexible ones. flexible dentures, so better quality, and they're supposed to also be more realistic. The teeth, the actual teeth are supposed to be more realistic. So I'm not sure because I have nothing to compare this to. I don't have a flexible. The flexible can be a little more comfortable, but I don't see how it could be that much more comfortable, because this for me is very, very comfortable. Like, it is wonderful. Outside the first few days where I was getting used to wearing it, first few days or first week, but after that it's been very, very comfortable. It was pretty comfortable from the very beginning, to be honest with you. But yeah, I really like it. It's been wonderful having this journey. Has been great. Really, I have no complaints with it. I often forget it's in my mouth now. It's wonderful. So, no palate. It adheres to my other teeth, but I was worried about it hurting my other teeth because I have sensitive gums and sensitive teeth in general. Hasn't even had any issues with it. When they first put it in, it was a little tight. I felt like it was tight onto my other teeth. He told me that sensation would go away shortly, very shortly. And it lasted maybe 30 minutes or an hour. Now, from what I read, it can last 30 minutes to 24 hours, but it was gone in like 30 minutes. It just felt like it loosened up. He said it would go away, and it did. So that was the first little bit. And then, you know, I was healing from some extraction. Specifically this one here, and for the most part I've been doing really well. I have no complaints. It's a really easy adjustment. I really like it. I don't really know what else to say, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I really like the partial that I got. I really don't feel like you can see the wires unless I just have to giddy laugh or something. You might be able to see the underside wires and the ones attached to my teeth. I have no regrets. I still kind of, in a small way, wish to have 3 teeth back here and 2 natural teeth back here, and or 3 natural teeth back here and 2 natural teeth back here. So I guess sort of wish I had 2 natural here and 2 natural here, because I would have an 8-tooth partial, which is perfect to go across my smile line. So I feel like my natural tooth is so small, it almost looks like I'm missing teeth. See? It almost looks like, in a way, for you're at a distance, that I'm missing teeth back here. So I don't really smile like that. I don't smile that big, and I don't really talk like that. This is how I normally talk. So that being said, it doesn't look bad if I'm just talking. But if I was to, you know, smile like that, you know, how it just kind of messes with my OCD a little bit. I want another tooth right there. And I think they can add on to it, but he wants to save as many teeth as he can. So 3 there, 2 there. And for the most part, I really like it. You know, I just really wished I had that extra, that 1 tooth removed that he filled, but because not to be too vain, it's good to save teeth, but I would have the most perfect smile, because I feel like if I'm smiling for pictures and I'm smiling like this, even with my mouth kind of closed like this, I feel like people will think I don't have teeth in the back, because my natural 3 teeth are so small. I grind my teeth in general, so my teeth are extra small. I'll show you how flat my bottom ones are. My bottom teeth are pancake. My top are pancake too, where I grind my teeth. So, especially the backs, they're like pancakes. Very flattened. But really, no complaints. I wouldn't trade this for anything. I really like my smile. I'm really used to it. I feel like it looks very, very natural. The teeth actually look natural. So I have no complaints. I'm going to let you guys know. If you have any questions about anything, please message me, comment, subscribe, like, all of that good stuff. Just comment if you need to, and I will comment back. Talk to you later.